If you ran into this, you need to hear this. I'm not a therapist, but I'm a spiritual healer. And I have learned things from therapy. I have learned things from rehabs and from institutions and from meetings and from everything else. So I want you to hear this out. I'm sure you've heard many reasons why narcissists have you under their control, why you can't let them go. But if you're watching this, you need to hear me out. You are attached to their entity. Their entity still has a hold on you. It is grabbing onto you and it is not letting you go. This entity that this person, this so-called narcissist carried, narcissism is an entity. Okay, just like jealousy is an entity, envy is an entity, hatred is an entity, the 7 so-called deadly sins, those are entities that latch on to people and don't let them go. Depression is an entity. Anxiety is an entity. These entities are, if you want to know the best way to let go of this, is to, every time you think of this person or how they hurt you or how they were narcissistic and they controlled you and now you feel sad about it and you can't let it go, think about their entity, their demon that they were carrying when they came to you, the person of light, a person of light, a person of love. And you may not have been perfect yourself. Yeah, you may have done things too, but I'm going to tell you right now, their entity was attracted to your spirit because it knew it could take all of you, suck you dry, and then leave you high and dry when they're not full anymore. That vampiric energy was sucking onto you, holding onto you for so long, 20 years, 15 years, 14 years. And then finally one day the entity said, you know what? I'm not getting as much energy off this person as I need anymore. I need to go find someone else. So what do? The narcissist finds the other narcissist. The entities find the other entities and they come together and they fall in love and they're together immediately and they break up with a marriage and a relationship and immediately go into another relationship and all of a sudden they're daddy of the year, they're boyfriend of the year because they found their entity match. And you have been given a blessing by having this person's entity. Not this person. You're not attached to the person, sweetie. You are attached to their entity. Their entity doesn't want to let you go in some form because energetically it's still linked to you. You need to do a serious cord cutting meditation, and you don't even have to meditate. You could sit there and be like, I cut myself off this entity's cord. This entity and me are no longer connected. And you could be attached to people's entities from past lives, past relationships. If you want to be free of this, you have to start thinking of it this way. It's not a person you're attached to, it's an entity. And entities are dangerous because they latch on and they cause depression, they cause fear, they manipulate you. Even long after the person that had the entity attached to them is gone, they still hold on to you. So this is your message. You need to stop letting this entity win. Tell them to off. And start to focus on you. Stop worrying about where they're going, who they're with, and what's them and their new boyfriend doing, their new girlfriend doing. Doesn't matter. Let the demons be with the demons. You're an angel, sweetie. You're not a demon. You can't. Angels and demons can't be together, okay? Because demons, they take and they're lustous and they're hard and they're mean and they're manipulative and they're narcissistic and they're angry and they're bitter and they're mad at themselves and they haven't healed anything. And so they're not just going to be an entity and a demon here. They're going to continue on to the afterlife, and they are continuing on to the afterlife. Now, Spirit has shown me dreams of people living even dirtier, horrible life in the dream world. People that tell me, oh, well, he broke up with me, she broke up. And I see Spirit will show me these people sitting in a dirty, disgusting room doing dirty, disgusting things. I am telling you right now, if you don't detach from these entities, you're going to carry it with you forever. You need to cut the cords between you and this narcissist who cheated on me and you know, he took control of me. Stop labeling yourself. Forget about narcissists and anxiety and depression. Stop labeling yourself. Because when you label yourself and you say, I have depression, you just gave yourself a demon. I have depression. So the demon of depression comes over to you. You do? Okay, great. Let's play together. Oh, I have anxiety. Oh, there goes the demon of anxiety coming over to you. It's an entity. Each time you call anxiety, fears, depression, narcissism, and these labels, okay, I identify as depressed, is because you're identifying with an entity that's attached to you. It's not you who's depressed. It's not you who's angry. It's not you who's feeling this way. I can tell you that because I've healed myself from all of these bipolar, depression, anxiety. I used to have all of that. That's what they told me at the doctors. And then when I saw that none of this had to do with pills and doctors, and I realized it was a spiritual nature, something I needed to heal within me from this lifetime and many others, I realized that I was free. And today I don't have no depression, no anxiety, no ADHD, no pills, no medicine, nothing. And that's because I realized none of these things belong to me. I'm not them. They're not me. These are not my demons. They're someone else's, and I've been carrying them, and I have to cut the cords between me and these people now and their entities. So next time you want to think about it, I want you to think of it this way. Oh my God, remember what Flo said? Remember what she said? I'm letting go of this entity. That's not mine. I'm not depressed. I'm not in a bad headspace. The entity is near me, and I need to get rid of them. Sage yourself, Palo Santo yourself, take a crystal bath, take a salt bath, go outside, go into nature, do some grid work, touch a tree, get the fuck out of your room and off your phone. It's time. It's time. You're making excuses, and I know because I did it too. I did it for 5 years of my life. Excuse after excuse. I can't. I'm sick. You don't understand. I'm not okay. I'm sick. I need a doctor. I need medicine. I was popping Adderall, popping all these lithiums and all. None of it worked. It just made me worse and worse and worse. And then when I stopped looking at the pills and the doctors, I got better. So this is your sign. Spirit wants you to stop making excuses. Get up. Clean the fucking house, take a shower, wash your ass, stop fucking saying you have depression, stop saying you're sick, stop saying something's wrong with you because there's nothing wrong with you. It's the entity that's attached to you that you need to release. They have a hold over you, and you need to cut the cords between you and this entity. From here you say, I now cut the cord between me and any entities that are causing depression, anxiety, fear, loathing, whatever you're feeling, cut the entity off. Play some meditation music in your house. Do something. Cleanse the energy. Move around. Get off the phone. Do something different. Watch comedy shows. Watch funny movies. Do something. Hang out with your kid. Hang out with your animals. Do something different. You are not fucking depressed. It's the entity. Okay? So I'm sending you love and light, and somebody needed to hear that, and the hard truth needs to be heard, because until I heard that, when I was going through my shit, I was sitting there, shit, I'm so sad, nobody understands me, I'm sick. I get it. I was there. I'm not talking to you like somebody who hasn't been through this. I've been through it all. The addictions, the depressions, the anxieties, the mental hospitals, the doctors, the pills, the toxic boyfriends, and the narcissists, and all that bullshit. And then I realized, hold on, let me cut myself off everything and see what happens. And once I did, I was free. What are you going to do? Are you going to be free, or are you going to keep going? You're going to keep telling yourself you're sick. You're not fucking sick. You're just gifted, and you don't realize it because you're saying you're sick every day instead of saying, maybe I have some gifts. Maybe this is happening to me. All this pain and this shit that's happening to me is happening to me because I need to learn from it so I can go on and help other people. Maybe that's the mission, my purpose. Or maybe I just need to heal from it for my own good so that I don't carry this on to the next lifetime or to my child, to the next generation. How long are you going to do it for? Time to wake up. It's time. Hi. Wake up. Wake up. Cut the cords. Bye, guys. I love you.